Hello everyone, welcome to Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. I'm glad you've come here to join me on my channel today. I'm going to be doing a general card reading for Libra. Really sorry, I can notice that my computer is doing a slow-mo at the moment, so I apologise for the quality of the video. In any case, you are here to get a reading, some messages from the divine. So let's take a look at where your energy is at the moment, where your focus is for the last week of July, and let's see what beautiful guidance is coming from the divine and the spirit messages that are going to hopefully resonate with you. And of course, if this reading is not resonating for you, then don't worry. Go and check out perhaps one of your other signs, your moon sign, your rising sign, or your Venus sign, or you can come back and check in another time. If you would like a private reading, my details are in the description box below. Libra, let's get into your reading and see what is coming up for you. Libra, thank you for joining us for your reading, and this is for the last week of July. So I'm going to pull a card from the Energy Oracle deck to see what the overall theme is and the overall message for your reading. So thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Libra in the last week of July. So we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Beautiful. So this is your sacral chakra. Very sensual energy, being really in tune with your emotions, your feelings, your sensuality as well as your sexuality. So feeling very attuned to the physical realm, to your senses. It is actually also linked to your intuition, like your third eye. Yes, it's all about intimacy and creativity. So that's where the sensual part, sensing. And so if you are enjoying some creative moments at the time, this is a beautiful opportunity for you to truly express yourself. And it may be through creative projects, it could be through dance, movement, of course, any kind of physical intimacy is going to bring out that beautiful creativity in you and your ability to express yourself. So the second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. So it may be, Libra, that at the moment you are enjoying a lot of connection with friends, networking, conversations, social life, the kind of intimacy with others that allows you to feel more at ease and to express yourself, to be perhaps a little bit more vocal, joining in with others in activities. Or it may be that you have this desire and urge to get out creative projects at this time. Yeah. If for some reason you're feeling your creativity is blocked, then it may be an opportunity for you to see what you can do to come up with some new ideas and refresh some of those old projects. Perhaps even to ask yourself, what is it that's causing you to feel blocked at the moment, unable to express yourself? Yeah. So call upon Archangel Ariel to assist you at this time to help bring out your creativity. I love that. This is a really beautiful opportunity to visualize beautiful light in your second chakra. your sacral chakra, which is just below your belly button. Beautiful. Okay, so that is the main energy for this reading. So we'll see why that's a particular message about self-expression for your reading. So I'm going to pull some cards from the tarot deck to look at where your energy is at the moment and where you are moving towards based on your energy and where your focus is. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for Libra? What messages do we have for Libra in the last week of July? What is the focus for Libra? Thank you, Spirit. Bring your divine guidance and wisdom to this reading. Certainly by the end of the month, Libra, you are stepping into your divine feminine, your ability to be creative, and to really pull on your resources, on who you know who you are, and how to express yourself as the divine feminine. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. Sometimes this can represent two different energies. I'm really sensing, Libra, that, well, these energies exist in you, of course. But I'm really sensing the Queen of Wands to be specifically your energy here. Feeling quite empowered and having a voice and taking action and standing up for who you are and what you believe in. So I preface that with where you're heading towards, to put it into context as to what is going on here. So you may have just experienced or in the process of experiencing a period of disappointment. We have the Five of Cups energy where you are feeling really lacking and really disappointed in matters of love, feeling in your emotions, feeling left out, alone, misunderstood, disappointed, unsatisfied is the energy that you're currently in at the moment. It's weighing heavily on you, and I feel that this has been building up for a while, and hence you feeling like you're on your knees and at your last. It's the last straw. It's not the last straw, but if this is how you are feeling, and it's just that you feel like you've got nothing else left to give, but it's just that you're emotionally drained. You still have two cups here out of the five that are standing upright and are full. So it's more a case of emotionally you feeling a little bit in despair and disappointed and fed up, really, is what I'm getting here. And so this is a catalyst for you to make some changes. You get up and you get going and you're moving away from this energy. Now it's going to be a different scenario for each of you. Some of you are physically leaving a situation. So we have the Six of Swords. It's making the decision to say, I'm out of here. I've done enough of this. I am not fulfilled. I've done enough thinking and reflection around this situation. And I'm realizing now, I have clarity now that it is no longer serving me. And you've made the decision to move away from this. It is an emotional time for you. It is difficult. There's an element of sadness here. But you are decisive enough to keep the energy flowing so as not to stay here, but to take some action based on what has been building up over a period of time. Now, this is for some of you, not all of you, and for others of you, you may deal with this in a different way. You may make a decision to take some action, but that action may be to re-divert your attention to something else in order to get the resolution or the sense of fulfillment that you desire. So the way each of you respond to this will be a little bit different, but the overall energy is that you've had enough and you want to take some action to move away from something that has been unfulfilling and disappointing. Now the Justice card here says that I feel like you're taking matters into your own hands. Now, you want justice, you're feeling that things have not been fair, and you aim to create a situation where you feel justice is being restored. Now, it's an interesting thing that the woman here is blindfolded. So perhaps the road ahead in order to obtain that justice or that sense of fairness or equilibrium, perhaps that's a little bit unknown at this point in time on how to achieve that. But you are certainly focused on this. You aim to bring about fairness and equilibrium back into your life. You're very determined to do this. For some of you, for the extreme situations, for those who may be leaving a relationship, you may be seeking to get legal advice and to seek justice through the legal system. So that'll be a message for some of you. Yeah. Either way, the way you are tackling the situation at the moment is that you're recognizing that you have the ability to create change. You have the power to create change. And Spirit is saying, encouraging you to see this in yourself. You are the magician. At no time are you bound or tied to your circumstances. You have the ability to think, do, and act, and to create a different situation in your life depending on what you decide to choose and where you decide to put your focus. So what I'm sensing is moving from a period of disappointment, sadness and grief to being very decisive that you want to change this situation and bring about fairness. And I feel that based on the flow of the reading here, that you actually initiate a Tower moment. I'm feeling the energy building up to say, I've had enough. I want change. Things need to be different. And so, seeking the justice, seeking equilibrium actually brings down a situation that is no longer viable, no longer serving you. And so I do feel that your actions here are what creates this Tower moment, because you want change. What has been is not working anymore. And so Libra, you take matters into your hands, into your own hands. Now, again, I'm feeling like it could be that a marriage or a committed relationship is dissolving. Again, I stress, perhaps not for all of you. So we have the Hierophant card here. So there is this element of the legal system. I do feel that this priest or bishop energy is representing a marriage or a committed partnership is dissolving as a result of this Tower. There's definitely significant change occurring here. And of course, the change is going to bring about a new situation, a new environment, and perhaps you are coming up with your own set of conditions, or you're becoming very decisive about what it is that you want, and you are taking action. Now the Queen of Wands is a strong, passionate, fiery, determined energy. And as I said before, I just really feeling that this energy is growing and growing and growing. There's such determination to achieve your goal. Now, if it's not to do with a relationship, it may to do with a situation in your life that you've had enough of and that you really want some change. Great. So you are positively directing your energy towards something, towards creating that change and recognizing that things have to be different. You've got to do things differently. And it may be that you call in a professional mentor to assist you, to give you advice, to give you direction so that you can take action. And there is definitely some decisions being made. Final decisions. For some of you, this is the decision that there's a divorce or an end to a relationship. For others of you, it's the decision to perhaps start something new. New project, new business, new something in your life. It's a very strong energy. I'm really sensing focus, determination. You're certainly not dwelling in this grief and sadness for very long at all. You really gather your inner strength and courage and determination. And, you know, the Queen of Wands is no pushover. She's a leader. She's very confident. She has experience. Now, we can wield that wand in a way that inspires and evokes a sense of desire and determination in others. There's a real ability to influence. Or we can wield the wand in a way that can dismantle things. So always we have the choice on how we use our energy and our power. Now for you, Libra, I feel that the intention is, at the end of the day, that you want to create a situation where you are giving a service to others, coming from a good place, a heart space. Perhaps it's taken this dismantling of something in your life that felt really challenging. Perhaps it took this dismantling and it took having to really pull in, the heavy armour with, justice, legalities, the Hierophant, the Tower card. It took the heavyweights to create the change. It took a lot of effort. And perhaps because of this huge effort, the judgment could also be seen as the divine putting its foot down or its stamp and saying, enough. The decision has been removed from your hands, and this is the way it's going to be. So please take it as it resonates for your situation. And then there's this surrender energy, recognizing that there is no return following this Tower moment, but perhaps there is some insight after some guidance has been shared with you. This is a helpful energy. This is not a heavyweight, it's a helpful energy. Wisdom. And once we get to that place of dropping our defenses, allowing the fire to snuff out, you know, when you've got so much energy and you're passionate and determined and you just keep pushing it, eventually the fire snuffs out if there's no response, or if the universe steps in and says there's a decision that's been made. And that's when I see the Queen of Cups. It's a very different energy, a softer energy, humility, compassion, a more reflective energy that now there's a real sense of gratitude and appreciation coming from the Queen of Cups here. And with this energy, being in this heart space, Libra, your desire is to connect with others. Your desire is to, through your own empathy, share, give, nurture, comfort. Perhaps because you have been through the turmoil yourself, you understand what it feels like to feel the pain and the grief and the disappointment and the struggles. And in that experience, you now know what it is to receive the love, and now you're perhaps in a position of being able to give the love. That message feels very intense, very big. Whatever it is that you've been going through recently, Libra, it has been intense. But at the end, I feel there is a sense of surrender and self-compassion, and feeling more in tune with your emotions, a deeper understanding and wisdom. And the reason why I feel this is because once we are activating the sacral chakra, or the second chakra, the energy is now flowing in terms of your creativity and your self-expression. So quite likely your third chakra has freed up as well. This is very healing energy. When we tap into our creativity, we're not wrestling with our mind anymore. We are now tapped into our creativity, which is the right side of the brain, which also allows us to sense, feel, intuit. And this is a yin energy, a receiving energy, feminine energy, as opposed to a masculine yang energy, which is, you know, this kind of energy. Yeah, okay. That's really full on. So thank you, Spirit. What other message do we have for Libra? I'm going to pull a card from the Magdalene Oracle deck here. What message do we have for Libra? What does Libra need to know? This is, you've gone through a heck of a lot here, and I'm really feeling for you. But you know, you've come out of it stronger and wiser, Libra, because you've got this incredible determination, this fire in your belly to have justice. It may have been that it was a little misguided. It may have been that the Tower moment needed to happen to crack open something and shift the energy from what was to this softer energy. Yeah, because there was a lot of determination there. Okay. All right. I've got two cards there that's popped out, I should say. Oh, there we go. Decision. Yes, I think after a lot of inner reflection, introspection, you have come to a decision. Yeah. And we also have miracles. So let's see what the message is for these, Libra. You have an important decision to make at present, and the decision you make now will affect many around you for a long time to come. Be sure you know what you really want before you act. Take a few deep breaths, take time out to clear your mind, and you will know. We are all part of one creation, energetically interconnected, and therefore what affects one also affects the whole. Everything you say and do, and everything you fail to say or do, has a flow-on effect. A positive effect can only be achieved by being true to yourself. The right decision is the one that sits comfortably inside your heart. Don't make your decision based on guilt or what you think you should do. Be true to you, for it is only by being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Making the right decision for you and being true to you. Then we have the Miracles card here. Let's have a look at what the message is for the Miracles card. I hope this is resonating for you. Your determination, commitment, and perseverance is about to pay off, and all you have worked towards will soon manifest. It will soon be time to celebrate your achievements. However, you are cautioned not to get too elated. Thank the universe for all you achieve and keep focused. Do not lose sight of your original purpose and intentions. Keep in mind that all you do should not only serve you, but also those around you. In doing this, the universe will continue to guide you and offer its assistance. Visualize your work and influence reaching larger numbers of people. Imagine this happening with ease and only in ways that make you feel comfortable. It takes no more effort to think big than to think small. And remember that a miracle is always possible no matter what situation you find yourself in. Thanking the universe for all you achieve. Staying focused on your original purpose and intentions. Yes, this change, this Tower moment, is giving you this opportunity to make some very significant decisions in your life. And it will have a long-term effect. And it will influence many people in your life. But you have a desire, Libra, to make a difference and to serve others. And being the Libran, of course, it's always about fairness, doing what is right, following justice, being a leader in that way. You have a lot of compassion as well as determination. So continue to stay focused on your purpose and reflect carefully on what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Thank you, Spirit. This reading does feel very impactful. I don't want to say serious, but very impactful. Remain positive and know that what you're setting about to achieve is positive. It's going to bring awareness to other people's lives. And providing your energy remains positive and focused for the greater good, it will bring miracles and blessings to people's lives, Libra. Queen of Cups is about service and having empathy for others and doing things from a heart space and for the purpose of the greater good. So I'm pulling a card from the Moon Oracle, Queen of the Moon Oracle. Thank you, Spirit, for Libra. Oh my goodness, this card has come out so many times this week. This is about facing your fears. Again, we have the Moon energy. The Moon. When change occurs in our life, Libra, sometimes this Tower moment can be very confronting because it forces us to look at the mess in our life, the things that are being dismantled. You know, when everything's falling down around you, there is no avoiding what needs to be seen. However, this card here is letting us know that the universe is there to assist you to see in a gentle way, not in a harsh way. And so by the light of the moon, you can feel confident and reassured that it is safe for you to explore your emotions and the things that you have hidden for fear of feeling pain and sadness. It is not a harsh energy, and Spirit is not forcing you to be confronted by past experiences, but rather have the opportunity to examine safely your emotions and the shadow sides of things that have felt too painful in the past to face. This Tower moment is helping you to have memories of the past so that wounds can be healed, not to force you to re-experience pain, but rather to examine why things have happened in the way that they have, where you still need healing, things that have been difficult to think about and feel and resolve. Spirit is giving you this opportunity now to heal from the wounds of the past and the disappointments, the sadness and the grief. You have the ability to do this. You are more powerful, capable than you give yourself credit for. We all experience disappointment and wounds in our life, but we all have the ability to confront them and to work through them and to use our skills and talents and our experiences as powerful resources to help us move through the changes of our life and to understand them more deeply. And the Hierophant energy is also the wisdom that is available to you, either through your spirit guides or through a mentor that helps you to deal with what needs to be resolved, because there is plenty here that is being put on the table for you to confront and deal with. Again, I emphasize this is for your healing, not to hurt you. It is so that things can be put to rest finally. And may feel really challenging to do all of this, but the outcome is for the greater good. The outcome is for your healing and for your benefit. And the Queen of Cups is a very healing energy. So be unafraid of facing what has been in the dark. The light of the moon will help you to be unafraid. Thank you, Spirit. Any other messages for Libra at this time? Remember, it is about the opportunity for self-expression. Self-expression can be that healing tool. A very powerful tool. And you know, when we say that we have some healing to do, that is not to say you're broken. It is not to say that you are disempowered and weakened. Healing is about coming to an understanding of why things occur in our lives and recognizing that everything that we experience in life, there is value in it, Libra, because we learn and grow from it. So, when we talk about the healing, it doesn't mean that you are weak and you need to become strong. Healing comes from, yes, we do experience pain, we're human. But in that experience is beautiful lessons, soul lessons that lift us to a higher vibration and awareness and growth. So at no point am I saying you are weak. The Magician clearly says you are powerful. Thank you, Spirit. Patience. The transformative energies in the period of time that you are going through, Libra, are deep, reflective. So Spirit is saying, have patience with this process. It doesn't happen overnight. And I think you know that. Yeah, you've been with this energy for a long time. But this message about patience is about preparation as well. It's not that you have to endure pain for longer. Often when I hear the word patience, the human ego part of me says, but must I endure for longer? Why must you tell me to be patient? But truly, patience is about preparation. And part of that preparation is understanding we're going through a process where we're evolving. You can't go from 0 to 100. You've got to go one step at a time. We are the impatient ones. Spirit is saying, use this time, understand it's a process. It's preparing you for the journey bit by bit. Yeah. Enjoy the journey, not the destination. Don't be in so much of a hurry. The time has come to learn the patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification, Libra. Slow down. Take your time. I love the red balloon that she's holding here. Enjoy the moment of where you're at instead of being in so much a hurry to get there. Things are happening. You just can't see it. Be loving and patient with your body, with all of you. Patience is a kind of faith in foreseeing. We might see the seed, but we foresee the flower. We might see the books on the table, but we foresee the degree at the end if we read them. If we think physically, we might feel the pain of a hard workout, but foresee and have faith in the muscle and fitness levels we will build. Patience is a way of experiencing the process of fruition. For some of us, we choose what is quick and easy. We may choose activities we know we will be good at. These require no big process, no great challenge over time, and so no great achievement, even if we are good at them. More difficult is a kind of patience in mastery, where the skills or learning take time to accrue. And this is where the beauty of patience is born. Oh, I love that. When we truly realize the power of patience, we understand the power of gaining something incredibly deep and embedded rather than the quick hit of instant gratification. There is a great power in going slow. There is also the lifelong benefit of the power of trusting that you can hold a focus for a time for something big. For some of us, learning a physical skill enables us to fall in love with our bodies again, seeing it change and try over and over. We recognize its magnificence in all its weirdness, wonkiness, strength, weakness, and inherent wisdom. We get to feel the process and the miracle. And if our body doesn't quite get it and we run out of patience, well, nasty self-talk is the last thing I would want to throw at it. After all, my body is not my enemy. Instead, I throw compassion and trust at it. The compassion that is doing its best right now, and the trust that it will get me to where I want to go, even if it is eventually. I've learned to be patient. This is the compassion and trust that Spirit is asking you to have for yourself. This is also the patience, that Spirit is asking you to have. Understanding the process of reflection and evolving one moment at a time. Beautiful. All right, Libra. We're going to wrap it up now. A lot going on here. Being patient with the process, healing, understanding yourself, accepting where you are. Yeah. Feel like Spirit really wants to drill that message down because you have gone through a lot here. And know that things are coming good. Spirit has your back. Yes, it might have felt really tough to go through, but it's, we've got your energy going from the Queen of Wands, really fiery determination, to a really softer, more giving energy here. It's quite a big difference. And in between this change in you is this Judgment card, where the universe has made a decision. And it's helped you to have an awareness about yourself that you didn't have before. There was something that you needed to know. And the only way the two ways that you were going to hear this message was, one, for something to your world and your physical circumstances were dismantled. Home, job, relationship. And once that happened, it then became a self-reflection. It became a matter of dealing with your emotions and really examining what you needed to see on the inside and truly reflect on that. It was like the quietening of the fire that was within you. And then Spirit saying to you, slow down. Give yourself a moment to really be in that beautiful space for yourself. To see and to feel and to know what you need to know. Miracles do happen when we are receptive to them. Libra, I'm going to finish your reading with a card from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit, for this very insightful reading for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Mother of Mercy. Dispensations of mercy come when we are without recourse, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, or unconsciousness. This spiritual assistance is offered to you now from a place of loving respect, kindness, and great spiritual power. Blessings to Kuan Yin, Mother of Mercy, who watches over us with attentive love and cares for our spiritual progress. It almost feels like tough love in order for you to have this transformation, Libra. That is your reading for the last week of July. Beautiful Libra, perhaps a challenging and humbling end to the month. but it's beautiful energy, and you are in a beautiful space. The Queen of Cups. Have self-compassion, nurture yourself, and I'm wishing you much love, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.